Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, it's gonna be Ritual Miracle Fafnir 17 to 20, the expert mode. So this guide here is not for speed running. This guide here is fully for you to have a safe runs, a safe team to able to run Fafnir 20. So for the player who haven't able to run Fafnir 20, this is the guide for you. So before we start the example run, I'll show you what is the alternative and what team or what esper you are able to use in this Fafnir 20. Okay, so this is Fafnir 17 to 20, the safe team guide. So this team here, I will show you what is the best in slot you can use and what is the alternative as what you're gonna use for. So first thing, you can notice that I put Feng Shun here as a cheat code because basically Feng Shun here covers every single role in this Fafnir. He's a debuffer, he's a DPS, he's a healer, he's a buffer. You can see at the bottom corner here, he have everything else, right? He have everything in his kit. He's everything. So you have Feng Shun, basically it's a cheat code for your Fafnir already. Then for the debuffer, best in slot here is going to be Gabriel. Gabriel is also a buffer for you for defense buff and immunity buff, but because she also grants attack down and defend and break, so it's one of the best in slot debuffer. Then the other one will be Yun Chuan here for putting up Seer and Mace Rate, which is very important to actually fight the boss. Then for the debuffer, DPS here, there's a lot of choices in DPS. As long as your DPS is multi-hit, then they can be able to be your DPS. So the best in slot here will be Li Guang, Mateo, and Yushu. They are the main DPS. Then if you want, you can also use Louis or Elaine or Hall. Why Hall is here is because every time when you attack, there will be a pursuit attack follow up after you cast S1. So Hall here is able to use as well. He can be a debuffer as well because he have defense break. Then the alternative will be Lin, Tang Xuan, and Raven. So it really depends on you want to use them or not. Tang Xuan, it depends because sometimes some people use him for multi-hit. So it's not like multi-hit, it's more like multi-pursuit RNG chance. Then for healer, if you want to run your team safe, Meredith is a good choice. Armin is a good choice because they are wind type and their S1 is multi-hit, so it actually able to break the Fafnir shield. The reason why I haven't made the Fafnir guide so fast is because Fafnir, before this, the Fafnir actually have a bug previously. The shield didn't appear, but now they fixed it, so the shield is back here, alright? Then if you don't have these two and you want to run a safe one, Asenath is one of the choice for the damage reduction. Then for the buffer, Champion is as usual the best buffer, or you can go for Senia here to provide AoE buff, speed up, and also AP push. Then the alternative will be Alice and Uday. It really depends on you. But if you have Feng Shun, you can just straight away ignore the healer and buffer part. You can just put Feng Shun himself. Okay, so for the example here, like leader, it's going to be Mateo as a main DPS. Then you can put Yun Chuan here, but Yun Chuan have to be R2 for the pursuit attack, or else I would suggest you to use Gabriel. It's more consistent. Then DPS here, Yushu must be R6. Okay, I forgot to mention it here, but if you are using Yushu, you should already know that your Yushu must be R6 for the pursuit attack. Then Li Guang here for the AP push and a sub DPS as well. Then Feng Shun here is the everything. Everything you need, Feng Shun have. He's a supporter, but he support you by killing the enemy. Okay, so this is the guide for the Fafnir safe run. So you can mix and match by your own team. It's not mandatory to go like this. If you feel like one Feng Shun is not able to sustain your team, you can take out one DPS slot here, slot in another healer. Okay, then you have two healers to run with your team, so it will be very safe. But I'm pretty sure this team here, if you're able to build, is already safe enough because Feng Shun will help you heal back everyone. Okay, then let me show you one run. Okay, so this is my own Fafnir 20 team here. So this is my esper I'm using. So it's not required to have R6 here. Okay, so Yun Chuan here can be R2, Feng Shun here can be R2, Gabriel here doesn't need to be R6, Mateo here any rezo will do, just that my rezo will make my Mateo hit higher damage, and then Yushu here must be R6. Okay, so let me show you the equipment here. So this is my Yun Chuan, it's going for Thunder set and crit rate, so you want to maintain 100% crit rate just to make it easier. Then for Yun Chuan here, doesn't need crit rate, you just want him to be fast, going for Ocean Wave to keep rotating the S3 and then just keep on punching the boss. Then Gabriel here, I'm building my Gabriel as a DPS here. So my Gabriel is high DPS. Oh, I didn't notice I have a +9 equipment here. Okay, I need to enhance it, but Basically, you want your Gabriel to be fast. You can see that my Gabriel here is plus 103, so you want your Gabriel to be fast and DPS as well. Then for my Mateo here, I'm going for Thunder Set and Avatara because my Mateo is R2 above, so I doesn't need crit rate. But if you're R2 below, make sure your Mateo must have crit rate. Then build your Mateo slow. Okay, you just want Mateo to one punch the Fafnir. Then for Yushu here, just build her slow and build high crit rate and high crit damage. So Thunder Set and Brawler Set. Alright, so for my team here, Gabriel will put in the buff. Function will put up the buff, and then we have debuffer here, 2 debuffer here, or maybe 3. Then Mateo here is the main DPS as a one punch, and Yushu here is a passively main DPS. Right, so let's take a look how it goes. This is a consistent run. If you feel like if you can't copy this team as a consistent, just take out one of the DPS and replace it with a healer. Right, so you can see my function take the action first, and then my Gabriel will take another action to deal the damage. Then function here will deal defend break, and then Gabriel here will deal S2. If just now, if my Gabriel actually able to clear the wave 1, then here we can actually save the turn. Right, so this one is a little bit RNG, I mean unlucky, but as long as your team is safe enough, it's fine. Okay, then Fafnir will take the turn first. I get hit by S3, function S2. Didn't defend break, or unlucky I got stunned, my Gabriel. Okay, then because my function is fast, right? So my function is fast enough to rotate the second skill now. Now we just need to start hitting, and then we are able to start healing. Okay, you should S1, then function S1. You see, my team is starting to heal back. Okay, now the bug fixed already, so Fafnir now will always get back a shield, so you need to hit 11 times. But because now everyone have 3 buff above, as long as you cast a skill, your Yushu will follow up with 3 damage, so it breaks the shield very fast. And especially this whole team here is multi-hit, including Gabriel and Yunchuan here. Everyone is a multi-hitter, and every time you take a turn, your Yushu will help you hit 3 hit and hit the boss. And every time you hit the boss, then function follow up with a S1, and it will heal the team. So you can see it's pretty safe, and we have Gabriel here to provide immunity, so we don't really have to worry about getting more debuff up from Fafnir later on. Right, and then because of the miss rate from Yunchuan, the boss here can't really deal a lot of damage to us because of the miss rate. Okay, so it's that easy to clear Fafnir. Right, so if you can't copy my team, I'll post another team reference for you at the back of the video. You can go check it out as well. But if you still have any question, feel free to comment down. I'll try to help with what you have. Right, so you can see this is a 30 turn run. It's not like very slow, it's not like very fast as well. Then the DPS output, everyone is pretty equal here because there's no specific one expert that deals the most damage. Ideally it's going to be Mateo, but it really depends. Like just now the wave 2, the Mateo already used the S3 away. That's why Mateo didn't nuke the boss. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you can check out the next one, next reference for your Fafnir run. special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Jen MP, Rosas15, Moclutz, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Kurt Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwalps, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Luxley, Roshan Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, and Noah Archive. Thank you so much for the support and hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye bye.